What's going on, people? Have no fear. The Loner 23 is back in here. I know this review is late and there was a couple setbacks and a couple drawbacks and a lot of things I've been trying to do, but finally I'm going to get this movie review together. So, let's kick it off and jump right into the castings. We are gonna see this cast because this is a star-studded cast right here, from Robert Pattinson to Zoe Kravitz to Paul Dano to Jeffrey Wright to Colin Farrell, Barry Keoghan. I don't have to even explain how good this cast is because I'm pretty sure all of you people have seen it. I have seen it myself. I've seen it a couple weeks ago, and I have no complaints. I like all of the castings here. I think the casting was really spot on, and for DC to actually go out and pick the people with such, I would probably say, chemistry and charismatic, what's the word I'm looking for? With such charm, yeah, such charm. From, let's see, even Robert Pattinson himself, the Batman, he did a good job. From Zoe Kravitz's performance as Catwoman. Now, as Selena Kyle, she was great, but I feel like she had a smaller part in the movie and she could have did more with the Selena Kyle character, but as Catwoman, I think she was phenomenal. Most people say she's no Michelle Pfeiffer and everything, and it's really hard to try to topple the classics and compare, but I think she wasn't bad at all. But this casting was spot on here. Colin Farrell as the Penguin, great makeup, great prosthetics. Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, I think he did a good job. I think that he should get his own spin-off series since we got so much spin-off series going on right now. I think he deserves one. And Alfred, great job. Andy Serkis, as always, he's a great actor. And all of the people, civilians, Gotham PD, I think they did a pretty good job. They're not morons in this movie, even though this is a lengthy movie and some parts drag on, but we'll get to that in the plots and overall thoughts. But as far as this cast right here, this cast is great. So I really don't have any more to say on that. Let's jump right into plots and thoughts. Basically, the plot of this movie is pretty simple. He's not your typical Batman like everybody is used to. That's I think that's where all of the flack comes in, to where, well, he's not really my Batman, or he's not Michael Keaton, or blah blah blah. I think this one is pretty good because this the I think that this is the Batman we need to see, because he actually solves clues. He just doesn't fly in and go over the top with cheesy stuff and crazy things. Like, he just barges in and just flies through the window and just beats everybody up. Batman is supposed to solve clues. He's supposedly the world's greatest detective. So I like that aspect. I like how Gotham is dark. I like how the Gotham PD is actually acting like police officers. I like Commissioner Gordon's relationship with Batman. He don't really trust him, but he trusts him enough to work with him to get the job done. And I feel like towards the end of the movie, their trust kind of gets strengthened a little bit more. And the dynamic with Catwoman, as I said before, she had a slightly smaller role, but I think she did just enough to where, until her story was done. I think she really didn't have much to do towards the end, but it was worth the 3 hours. Lengthy movie if you watch it through. Like I pretty much like it from the performances, the Batman, the Batmobile, in which is a awesome muscle car, like variation, whatever it is. But I I think this is good, and I'm looking to more sequels. So, as I said, final thoughts, and I kind of said them in the plot and thoughts, but yeah, final thoughts is it is a overall great movie. I can't stress enough, like it's not bad at all, and I think this is a win for DC, and I hope they can keep this up and maybe get some type of direction and some type of universe going on. I think they should just focus on standalone films and stop trying to so much connect everything, but just focus on standalone and then have your origin story. Stop trying to compete with Marvel, because Marvel's is already ahead and they clearly have a direction where they want to go. So just find some type of starting point, build off of that, and go forward. Now I'll probably give this probably about swinging between a 9. I mean, I swinging between 9s and 10s, but I mean, I don't want to let hype get in my way of thinking, so I'll just give it a 9. And yeah, let's just keep it at a 9 and go see this movie, and depend on what you think about it. Do you think it's great? Thumbs up, good. But that's my review on the Batman. Check you next time.